because it could, you could just be walking along and not know and just get hit in the head by a tree.
Wild winds toppling trees, 2 people recovering in a hospital after a downed tree fell into a crowd at a Stockton flea market. Good evening. Thanks for joining us on the CBS 13 News at 10. I'm Steve Large. That tree came down at Delta College at the flea market near Pacific Avenue. Your reporter covering San Joaquin County, Tori Apodaca, is there with this scary scene.
You can see the tree that came crashing down in the wind on Sunday is still sitting out here at Delta College. To the right of it, a tree that's still standing. One witness who was out here when it happened thinks that this could have been prevented.
I heard the crack and I thought it was somebody's shade tent that blew away. And then I heard a commotion and people just started running. And so I looked.
This is the tree that Michelle West witnessed come toppling down at the Delta College flea market. Uprooted from its planter, sprawled across the parking lot with vendors set up nearby.
When I went over there, there was an elderly man and he was laying on the ground and I could tell he was in a lot of pain.
The college's police department says 2 vendors were injured, one suffering back pain, but no word on the extent of the other person who was injured.
It was scary. I mean, it could have fallen on a child or, it could have fallen on anyone.
An empty parking lot now, but it was a busy Sunday morning with families and children bustling around the flea market on a blustery day. Wind speeds reaching close to 35 miles per hour in Stockton that we're told sent some of the vendors' canopies into the air. But the tree that fell appearing to be one of the only we saw in the lot without leaves.
I mean, you could tell, I hate to say, but that tree was really dead.
The college says it works with an arborist to regularly conduct tree inventory and maintenance when needed, and it will be doing this work ahead of the stormy season to keep people safe. The campus police says trees do occasionally fall on campus after heavy rain and winds, but it's not very common.
And then I kind of wanted to warn some of the other vendors that were a little bit further away who probably didn't know what happened, like be careful with the trees.
This toppled tree, enough to make West think twice as we enter the winter months. Could more trees come crashing down?
Even the rest of the day when we were walking through there, I kept looking up at the trees, making sure nothing was going to fall.
The campus police here say that the 2 people who were injured were taken to the hospital, but there's no word yet on when this tree will be removed from the parking lot here.
All right, thanks, Tori.